Well, welcome back. I know it's a little bit late. Well, it is late for me, but kind of had some problems today, so I didn't have a chance to upload, so this is probably going to be going up on Friday. So I am sorry, but I just wanted to show you guys some things that I picked up recently. First off, for starters, I ended up breaking my old 2DS XL. It's kind of sad, but I ended up going to get a new one. Super excited. It's actually a lot cheaper than what I got mine for originally, because I bought mine brand new. And then when I went to go get that, I picked up a few games. I got Epic Mickey, Power of Illusion. Pretty good side scroller. I haven't really dug into it very much. I just actually got through the beginning sequence. I haven't really played it a whole lot. And then, like I said in my last video, I picked it up, Luigi's Mansion 3, and hopefully, eventually, I will have a review for you guys on what I think of the game. But, I mean, just a couple thoughts now. I'm enjoying it. I think it lives up to the hype. Pretty decent game. Here's one I have yet to play, but I'm excited to dive into it, and that was Star Wars The Clone Wars, Jedi Alliance. It looks pretty good. I don't know if any of you guys have played it, but if you have, let me know in the comment section below. But I'm excited to dig into it, for sure, indefinitely. And then, of course, another one I picked up was Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. I've been looking at this game for a while. Didn't think too much of it because I really don't play a whole lot of Animal Crossing, but I thought it'd be decent, and I played a little bit of it so far today, since I finally got my other 2DS over there. I sat down. Yeah, I'm pointing at this. But picked it up. I have some amiibos because I have the Wii Festival Party one, I think it's called, or something like that. But it came with some amiibo cards, and then since I got the collector's edition, it came with two different amiibos. It came with the Isabelle and then Digby, which you can play Isabelle in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which it's pretty good. So, I mean, if you've played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you know what I'm talking about. And then, sorry if this video is a little bit shorter, because it's just going to be a few games that I've picked up recently. Two of these games on this list I already own, but I seen them for really, really cheap. Like this one. You see that? It's Super Mario DS. I don't think it's going to focus, but it's Super Mario 64 DS, and if you ever played the 64 version of Super Mario, the only thing different between that one, and this is a table right here, that's why I'm pointing over there, because it's sitting over there, but it is, the only thing different is that the controls are a little janky, but the other changes that I forgot to mention that were, the controls are a little bit weird, and that you also get 4 playable characters. Instead of starting off with Mario, you start off as Yoshi, who's sleeping at the top of the castle at the beginning. You see in both I believe it's in the 64 version too, but I have not played it, so I'm not 100% sure. But you can also take your characters and change them with different hats. Like, you could be playing as Yoshi, but in a level you could find a hat for Wario, and you could play as Wario, which I'm not sure if it affects it. I think it does, but I'm not 100% sure because I haven't really gotten too far into it. So, this minute or two, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I may make it to 2. But anyways, this little segment is just to kind of go over the things that I missed because I started talking about my truck. So, you're probably going to see another transition going back to the rest of my video. Sorry for the sniffling too. I've been outside all day working on my truck because I unfortunately put it in a ditch and half my tire came off. So that's why I'm uploading this on Friday versus Thursday when I was supposed to upload it. Said I was going to try to do one every week, so I'm kind of a day late from when I wanted to. So, but anyways, the other one I picked up was Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. See, I already own this one, but I figured my kids would love it. Same with the Mario one, but because they're great games. You can't go wrong with the Mario games. Whether it's just straight up Luigi or Mario, they're all great games. But my thoughts on it are, I mean, it's a decent Luigi's Mansion. I mean, it's a lot weirder than the first one, and a lot different than the last one, because the first and third one, they deal with just one place in particularly, like in just to for instance, that you'll also hear this in my review of Luigi's Mansion 3 when I decide to make it. But in the mansion, or not, well, technically it's not a mansion, a third one, but it is a hotel, and in each floor there's a different theme. Like one floor is a Egyptian area, where another one is like a music area, which has like a stage and everything. It's pretty cool, but more on that later. But in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, you get sent to 5 different mansions, and the only thing I really didn't care about it is that the bosses weren't that intriguing. I mean, they were decent from the 2 levels I've already finished. Haven't beaten the game yet, still working on it. But I mean, the ghosts are kind of bland, but I mean, the gameplay's there. All in all, it's a decent game. If you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend that you pick it up. But I mean, I enjoy it. Even for what it's worth, I still enjoy it. But and then another one I picked up that I wasn't sure if I was gonna get, but then I ended up finding it for only a few bucks, and that is Locke's Quest. Basically, it's kind of a mix. I haven't really played too far into it. I'm not even sure if my save file actually saved, but it's kind of a little bit of an RPG slash tower defense. So if you've ever played like what is it? Crystal Chronicles Defenders, or any I think there's also a Star Fox one on the Wii U that you can play. It basically, you have an area, you have to fortify it, and waves of enemies come. Kind of like Plants vs. Zombie almost. Like the generic ones where the zombies are starting on this side. You have your plants on this side with your lawnmowers, and of course, eat the lawnmower. If you get all the way to the zombies get to the lawnmowers, but basically you have to protect a certain area. It's pretty cool for what it's going for. Haven't played too much of it, so I really don't have a whole lot of thoughts on it. The story's decent so far, but and then one more thing about the Epic Mickey, from what I've seen from other people, is that they enjoyed the game. It was great. The levels looked fantastic, but it was really short because I think there's only like 3 major areas, but there's like segments in each one of those with a few different levels. But from what I hear, I mean, I haven't really dug into it that much, but from what I hear about it, it's decent. So, I mean, I can't really say much because I haven't actually dove into it. But, and then the last one I picked up, since I seen it for only a few bucks, and I always thought a Chibi Robo game would be decent. I still need to get the one for the GameCube. But, Chibi Robo Ziplash, it's a pretty decent little side-scroller. He uses his, his little, plug-in that's connected to him, and every time you take a step, your little meter at the bottom of the screen ends up going down from like 9.99 all the way down to 0. And of course, if you run out of power, you lose because you die. You're out of energy. But I have yet to do that. And then of course, you can go through several different stages in different segments. From what I've seen, still have to get further. But the way you progress is kind of weird, because once you finish a level, you get this little like roulette that has different numbers. So it's got like 1, 1, maybe say there's one like 5, 2, 1, 1, 3, and then it spins. And whatever number that lands on will depend on what level you actually go on. So I mean, if you're a person who likes to go from 1, like say 1, 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4, you're going to want to try to just go for the ones. I mean, you can even swap them out with coins, I believe it is, that you can use, something like that. But I know you're able to swap out the slots. So, I mean, it's a decent game for what it's going for. Basically, the story goes is that a bunch of aliens are stealing all the resources for the humans, and of course, you as the hero type deal have to go and save things, and you can pick up different snacks, like they're actual snacks too. Like there's, I think, some Japanese potato chips that I picked up in one of the first level or something like that, first or second level. But I mean, it's cheesy, but it's pretty cool. And then of course you get like a powered up shot where he whips it around and is able to ricochet. And then you get of course there's like these plug blocks. So once you hit one of these plug blocks, you're able to lunge yourself up. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it so far. Oh, there's also one other game that I forgot to show that I picked up, and I got it for the GameCube. Well, there was a collector's edition for the GameCube that had it on it. It was It's this one right here. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And anyone should know. Most people should know what it is. There's not really much I can say apart from that it is an amazing game. And it lives up to the hype because it's got the Master Quest and everything else. But, yeah, I think that's just about it. So I hope to see you guys next time. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit the little, the bell down there for the notifications so you can see when I post my next video. And I hope you guys all have a safe winter.